songs have you written? I know you've written.
I mean, I've written a lot of songs. I will say my most prolific song that I did the best on is a song that I co-wrote with my friend Judy Quay and the very talented and beautiful Miss Roslyn Kind, that we performed on The Nanny. Now we did that in the early 90s, and I'm just going to tell you, you're going to surprise me.
What?
Nothing. I'm going to tell you that song we did on The Nanny was where is she?
Where are you?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, darling girl.
Hi, fella. What happened?
Oh my God. Look how gorgeous you look. What is
I do? Am I going to start my video or what? Well,
no,
later.
you started it.
I did?
You're on now. I see. Can you see us?
So yeah, I can see you. Why I have a sign? The host has asked you to start your video.
Well, you did.
Oh,
you
okay.
did.
So why doesn't the thing go off? It's right on top of your head, Michael.
I probably look better that way. Honey, how are you? I was just about to start talking about you and how much I love you. And that song. So I said, David asked me about songs I've written, and I've written a lot of them, but I have not ever done as well as the one that we get from The Nanny, that we still get some love from every few months.
We do. We just got a recent love check, right?
That's a good thing to call it. We'll call it a love check.
Love check.
Oh my God, honey, you look so pretty, and your hair is very long.
Oh my God, it's going all the way down my back.
It's like ribbons.
Recognize the hat?
I love your hat. It looks like a hat I wear usually.
Well, do you remember? We got these in Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
So you both bought hats at the same time?
No, I went shopping with Roz. Did I buy a hat? Oh no, I bought one too.
You bought one too, yeah.
Oh my God. Listen, Roz and I have had some crazy fun travels along the road, along the way from 1986 or 7 till now. And seriously, like we've had some crazy travels and had some fun things happen and fun shows that
we've grown up together.
Everything. Roz remembers every story that ever happened. She'll remember when somebody was funny in the audience or that she reacted to. I mean, it took us so long.
Took us. I hope it doesn't take you took us so long anymore.
I mean, Roz, I wish you weren't so far away right now. You'd be in my house.
I wish I could blow on something.
Right? Blow on the show. I wish you wasn't so far away.
Right. And Roz and I did, a long time ago, what was something very popular was these community concerts, like where you would go into a town, you would drive, we would be in a car driving, you would go for 2 hours and see nothing but fields of green and pasture. Then you go down the hill and there was a Walmart with 50,000 cars in it. And like, then you go into the little town and there was these beautiful theaters. Mm-hmm. And we did these concerts like in the middle of nowhere, and we would do these shows, and they were the greatest audiences and the most appreciative.
They was always so appreciative.
They just, we came into their town.
Thunderstorms, snowstorms.
You name it.
And you love going around the mountain and making me sick to my stomach.
Well, I did do that. I did do that. I think with our friend Barry Sky, we went to go. Barry and I flew to. Roz was doing the show.
Leader of the Pack.
Leader of the Pack in Canada, in Banff, Canada. What was the name? Calgary. In Calgary.
Right.
And so we went to go visit her. And how did it happen, Roz? Were we going to the airport or something?
Oh my God, we were taking you back to the airport. You were driving my car. And we were on, this much gas was left. And he kept pushing the gas tank. We were like, you're gonna miss your plane, and then I'm gonna be stuck at the airport.
We still laugh about that 30 years later.
Right. We saw the goats on the mountains. We were in the with the teepee. What was his name? The teepee?
Henny Youngman.
The Youngman, right? Henny Youngman's teepee. The Blackfoot tribe. Was it Blackfoot?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Like, how does she remember those details? She does.
Well, what about, I mean, you have both been working together for years.
A long time.
What is that magic? What is it between the singer and the accompaniment?
Okay, I want to hear from Roz's side, but I'm going to say first, because for me, it's not just you're, especially when you're on the road with these people, you are with them 24/7. You have to enjoy being with them. It's all about fun off stage and on stage. And Roz and I always had that. And that's something I love about, we just have fun traveling together. We have fun on stage. She knows that she can go off and do something funny or whatever, and I'm going to follow whatever she does. And she has many times. And I think that's what it's about. It's about having chemistry and just, breathing with somebody.
Yeah.
She worked with many musical directors, and when she started out, she was working with some of the biggest in the business, all those famous arrangers, and didn't you have who did you have? No, somebody famous. I forgot, one of your musical directors.
Lee Holdridge and
I mean, so many.
David
so many.
Shire and
David Shire. Hello.
And Jonathan Tunick did arrangements for me, and Harold Wheeler.
I mean, the biggest, Harold Wheeler, one of my musical idols.
Yeah.
Anyway, but so that's my story of how, it's like literally a relationship between a pianist and a singer is literally the most intimate you can have. It's literally the most intimate. It's a good thing because Roz and I shared a studio apartment in New York City for a while too.
A studio apartment?
Yes, and a blow-up mattress. Don't even worry about it. Boy, I haven't thought of that story in a long time.
Oh my God, I remember going to Pennsylvania and the snowstorm. We had to drive back to New York in that snowstorm.
Oh my God. I'll get it, Roz.
Yeah, I know, it's not important.
I
don't know who it is.
Wait, let's go. Let's look at the caller ID in case it's somebody.
Hang on.
Okay.
Oh my God. Can you hang on 1 second?
Yeah,
no,
go ahead.
Huh?
No, if you just press mute, you can go get it and then come back.
Where do I press mute?
The bottom left of your
okay.
screen. Okay. Anyway, is she hysterical? She's hysterical. Maybe it was Amazon with a delivery she wants.
Maybe, or maybe it's the temple, or
It could be. It could be.
She ordered some Hummentaschen.
It could be. Oh my God, I could go for some of that right now. Do they make sugar free? I'm not having sugar right now, and
probably gluten free.
I need some Hummentaschen made with stevia. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Stevia and poppy seeds. Well, we'll get back to your relationship, but you've done.
I love that you surprised me with Roz. I literally was thinking about it the other day because I didn't know if she knew we were doing this, and I was gonna call her to say I was doing this with you because I mean, I knew Roz, I knew you separate of Roz, but then you and Roz are so close, and so we've been at so many functions together. The three of us hanging out, eating all the hors d'oeuvres and whatnot.
Who did we eat out with?
No, but remember when, I said I knew David separately from you, but you guys have become such good friends. Like we've been at many functions together, and Roz has covered for me many times at the at a buffet. Going, I go, Roz, and we have to make believe.
Can you get me another one? Because I don't want to go up there and look like I'm a chazan.
That's what he did. That's what we do.
We were talking about Hummentaschen. Maybe that was your Hummentaschen order.
Anyway, but
no, if he liked something, he didn't want to look like he was being a pigly about it. So
exactly. All right, as I say to Roz, if I'd go up to the table and somebody new was coming around, she'd go, Michael, did you try these shrimp cocktail yet? And so I'd have I go, no, I didn't even see them, and then I'd grab a bunch more.
The word chazer came to.
I'm a total chazer at that. Listen, I've gotten a little more in control right now, but I'm one bout of depression away from.
I wish I could have shrimp.
Oh, I could go. Roz doesn't eat shrimp. Do you eat shrimp?
I do.
Not in the house. Do you keep kosher in the house? No.
I don't want to go there. I know I'm taking the fifth.
This is hate. We don't want to go there.
All right, fine.
Minute to the rabbi.
Roz, talk about how important though your relationship, because you've worked with many other.
Oh yeah, I've worked with many, and I it's very hard for me to sing on the cuff at the moment with somebody I don't know, because I know that somebody really has to know where I breathe, because I take so much liberty.
Yes, and you do things different every time too.
Right, it's not the same. So it's like your person has to kind of guess where you're at and know you enough before you even go on stage, know where your Kepala is. That means your head, everybody, in case you don't.
For the
And
Jewish impaired, you know,
yeah,
for the non-Jewish impaired.
yeah, right. And it's really important. And when somebody learns how you can breathe, there is such confidence in that that you just know that they're ahead of you, knowing that that's coming up, and then knowing where you want more freedom, where to
Yes.
let you alone, give you the room to have freedom. I don't like when somebody boxes me in, or if they don't play the right notes, or I get accustomed to a musical director.
I've gotten
Very few.
accustomed to my MD.
I've grown accustomed to your playing. It always makes my song begin. I was serenely independent, content before we met. Surely I would always be that way again. And yet I've grown accustomed to the way your fingers play the keys. Accustomed to your fingers. That could go a lot of ways. That's a dangerous line, isn't
That
it?
is a dangerous side, but just so you know, Roslyn recorded that song on her first album she and I did together. I'm kidding. I made that up. He was like, really? He was
Oh,
like,
I love
really?
it. Oh, I'm sitting here just enjoying your energies, how they just, boom, right away.
And I miss her. We haven't seen each other in this.
No, I haven't even met his new dog yet.
I'll show you the dog later. She's asleep on the couch.
No, I've seen her. But
Yeah, I know. I know
met
you
her.
have, but you haven't met her. You need to
I
meet
haven't met her.
Jinx.
I know. Well, now that I got my second shot.
And I'm getting mine a week from Thursday. Thank the Lord.
Your second one?
I'm
Your
getting
second one?
I'm getting.
Oh, you got Pfizer?
Yes.
And so it's been 2 weeks already?
Yep. A week from Thursday
A week
will
from
be
Friday. So it's a week now. It's been a week, and now
correct.
great. And I have 2 weeks to go also, because I got mine Friday, my second, in 2 weeks.
And you were fine after the second one?
Yeah, I got like a little itchy patch over here, and a little pain up here, but nothing much.
Did you put a little Benadryl on your itchy patch?
No, I didn't. I didn't. I thought, I'm Jewish, I'll suffer.
That's what we do, honey. All three of us. That's what we do.
I'll go through it. I thank God it wasn't worse, because everything goes through your head.
But darling, you look freaking beautiful. I miss you so much. And this is like,
you too.
we don't even do the Zoom together.
Why don't we?
I don't know, but we will later.
But you don't have any time between the singers you're working with and your coaching and this, that, and the other.
I always have time for friends.
We
That's
need to do some stuff together again.
I know. And honey, hopefully soon, they're saying like if people are all like
vaccinated, yeah, you can be alone without a mask in a room.
So
yeah, if we're fully vaccinated and everybody and you're safe. Yeah.
And you could have then you can have a party at your house and
and only invite vaccinated people.
That's a new song, Vaccinated People.
Vaccinated people, you got me on the go. Vaccinated people, I'm
That's funny. Vaccinated people. But you have to show your vaccine card, like to get.
Oh, that's okay. I have one.
I get my second shot on April Fool's Day.
Wow.
It's something to remember.
Are you Pfizer or Moderna?
Pfizer.
Oh, good. We all got the Pfizer.
No, I had Moderna.
Oh, you did, and you had no side effects at all.
No, just this little patch. But I know a lot of people have had Pfizer, and I know several people who had the Moderna.
Yeah, my mom had Moderna, and it was just a sore arm.
I know some people in New York who have had the Johnson & Johnson.
My niece's friend, my great niece's friend, the other day we had a family Zoom. She had just got the Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, the New York, I think they're giving them out right now.
I'm glad, I'm glad I went this way. I was waiting for a long time to go with my sister, but she was holding off, and somebody called me and said they have the Moderna, they're at Rite Aid, and so I made an appointment and I did it.
Good.
So this is for everybody out there. If you're
get a shot.
Get your shot.
Get a shot.
Get a shot. We're all in danger if you don't. Please do yourself a favor, do the country a favor. And if you really want to travel around the world, you got to be safe.
Yeah.
Because of these other variants that are out there that are really dangerous. We've got to conquer this, people. And those who are holdouts, stop listening to the misinformation.
And you know what?
Yeah.
It's on Roz's new album coming out, the new song, Get a Shot.
Come on.
Come on, everybody. It's time to boom.
She's doing a parody of I'm Not Giving Away My Shot.
Yes.
They're not mine to give, but if I had
I know. Yeah, that's right. No, really, it's so important because I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around and they're all lies. I'm sorry. We don't have to get political. I don't want to get political, but we have to listen to the scientists.
We do have to listen to the science. That is what gets us through everything. Science has gotten us everywhere we've been. All the inventions, even the telephone.
It got me to Studio City. Studio City. That's right. It got you to Beverly Hills.
It got you on an airplane and in the sky.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So what's next? What's next for both of you?
Roz, you go first.
You
got a new song coming out, right? Don't you have a new song you're gonna
I'm trying to get it out. I've been trying to find footage for the video. It's a very hard one. It's called Harvest for the World. And it's also so apropos for now. I've been trying to get it out.
Can't we just get some pictures of some Thanksgiving feasts?
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with, pulling the plants out of the ground. It's not that.
Oh, I know. And this is a remake, right? This is
Isley Brothers, an Isley Brothers cover.
Right.
But so apropos for now, because it's, I don't want to get political right now, but it is about coming together, and there are those that have and there are those that have not. And we all have to come together and fight for each other.
That's right. We can't be divided. We have to be united.
I'm such a firm believer that I want equality all around. I want love in the air. I want everybody to love each other and want for themselves and want for others what they want for themselves.
That's right. But I think that's how we all live, and we just need everybody to be like that. That's all. That's
and we make the world such a better place, people.
Heal the world in a better place. But anyway, so Roz, I just want to say this thing because we were talking about the song that we did on The Nanny, which is called The Light of Love, which we'll tell a funny story how we, I know Roz has told you before because I was on your thing when I watched your thing, but we had such a crazy night. Judy and Roz and I got together to have a little writing session, and we ordered Chinese food. So of course, because there were 2 out of 3 Jews, so we had to. I think Judy wanted Denny's, but we said no. We have to do. I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, this is my sit-down comedy, people. Anyway, so we ordered Chinese food, and tell this next part of the story about the fortune.
And then you always look forward to the fortune cookies, right? So we said send plenty of fortune cookies because we love those fortunes. And so we got our food, we ate our food, and there was a whole lot of cookies in the bag, and we proceeded to open them up. Guess what?
Tell them.
Every one of them had the same fortune. There wasn't one cookie in that bag with a different fortune.
They gave us all the ones from one box. They couldn't even get one from each of the boxes.
There was no variety.
I think it was like one of those on sale boxes of fortune.
And Michael got on the phone and called the restaurant and said, "Hey, what is this?" And if they didn't send over another bunch of cookies with fortunes,
and they still have the same.
So upset.
I remember, but when you order, when people like us, we ordered Chinese food and they're going, what do you need? 8 pieces of silverware? I'm like, no, there's only 3 of us here. We order a lot of food. We just do. That's what you do. Because you always want there to be enough for everybody.
Right. And you want a variety.
I thought you were going to say you opened all the fortune cookies and that's how you got the words to the song. You put them all together.
That would be funny. That'd be funny. But we wrote the song that night, and then Roz did it in her act for quite a while. But then, right? Didn't we do it for a while in your act?
We did it for a while in the act, and then we did it.
Then
Yeah.
And then Roz got booked on The Nanny to sing, and she was in a very, I mean, people still text me to this very day going, oh my God, I just saw the episode of The Nanny with you and Roslyn. Literally, so they did a thing where, and Roz was singing the song, and it's a very cute thing. You can look it up. It's called the car episode, I think.
I have a feeling it's one of the most watched episodes from the Nanny.
It's, I tell you, people text me all the time. They're like,
that they just saw it. It is like,
yes, all the time. And I'm like, they're like, you're going to get a check. I'm like, Roz gets the SAG after, I just get the but anyway, but it was so much fun. We had so much fun, but we did that song on the show, and literally it's been such a gift. Yeah, I just
it's
feel
been
like
a gift, but you know, it's such a delight, and it was so great. I loved doing the video for it. It was so fun.
Oh, that video. So yeah, so Roz re-released it. So I hope everybody please checks us out. I've checked it out on Roz's YouTube station. It's so beautiful.
Written by me and Michael Orland and Judy Quay, and it's gorgeous lyrics, all for today, for all of us coming together. That the world needs love. They need light and love and understanding in their heart.
It's and also a timeless song because, I mean, again, you did it at the Nanny in whenever that was out.
Was that 93 or 94, Roz?
96.
I was kidding. It was 96. But you know what is so what I love is, you know, Roz works with this amazing producer that a lot of people know, Stefan Oberhoff. And he's such a genius. Oh, what did I say?
Oberhoff. You just said an R instead of an H.
Oberhoff. I didn't know if the H was silent, like Hannah. My friend Hannah, at the end of her name, she has a silent H.
Right.
She doesn't say Hannah. Anyway, so Stefan Oberhoff, he's a brilliant genius. I mean, he's so crazy genius. And he did the most beautiful orchestration and the whole opening and everything. He's so genius. So please check it out if you haven't. We need to get a lot of views on that YouTube.
We need to get more people to listen to and get it out there, because it is a message that needs to go around the globe a lot.
Exactly. Need some frequent flyer miles.
Come together right now over me. We've got to do that. Over me.
So funny. We're crazy together.
Yeah, we've done some crazy things.
Yeah, we have. But you know what? Like literally, like I said, like I know a couple of really. And now Roz has worked with some. I mean, she worked with Stephen Aremus and Darren Cohen, and Alex Rybeck. They're all brilliant. But part of the gig is, and these guys. I'm not saying these guys didn't have it. They all did. But part of the gig is the hang afterwards too.
Yeah.
And that's why people love working with somebody, because
you want to love who you're working with. You want to have fun on stage. If somebody isn't having a good time, there's something wrong.
Well, and if somebody in the audience isn't having a good time, God forbid, Roz is going to get them.
So jump off the stage and say, "Have a good time."
When Michael and I worked in the little clubs, it was like, you know, remember like at the Rose Tattoo, and somebody was chatting, by the way, no pun intended, about Chinese food. And I was in the middle of a ballad and I went right off of it. Yeah, Chin-Chin's great.
But Roz, there can be a crowded, huge room of people. And if one person's not smiling, Roz will see them.
Yeah.
And she'll make them smile.
Well, she will go up and deal with them. Yeah. But you know, that's the whole thing of what we do. And that's why this pandemic has been so hard, because what we do is it is an escape for people to come in and just forget their troubles for a couple hours. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what Roz does. That's a performer's gift. And so it's been really hard. It's been hard for everybody. You know, this is our way of living anymore. It's just.
I know, between texting and this. It's like,
no, Roz is not a big texter, because we're on a group text together and she doesn't respond always, but she does send some funny stuff.
But she follows. It's like,
But she's like, pick up the phone and call. And I get it.
I'm a Brooklyn Jewish talker.
We call it a BJT. A Brooklyn Jewish
talker.
So she, you know, that's the thing, is that, like, I mean, I hate texting whole conversations. Like, you know, our friend Celeste, that you know really well, and I love her. I couldn't love her more. And
Yeah.
everybody loves her, but she will text like
She's
full,
great.
and I'll answer her. And then I'm like, wait, stop, just call me if you, this is a conversation. This is not a text. And
Now,
so I know how Ross feels.
Does she
Yeah.
text or does she voice text?
No,
Well, she
we
does
don't
that,
know, you're
so-
not there.
It doesn't matter though. It just, no, but she'll do like some of those voice memos, like, and I'm like, that's extra work. I know I have to listen to that.
And you have to make sure the punctuation is right so they don't misunderstand.
Right, this is not even like talk to text. It's like when you press the little microphone button and like send like a recorded message that you have to listen to. It's more work.
It totally is. It is. It's all work. It's so much better just to let it flow from the mouth. I'm such a person of the moment.
You're
I'm in
such a
that moment.
flower. You're such a flower.
You mean flower or flower? A flower,
too.
a flowing flower.
A flowing flower.
Oh boy, am I
God.
craving a Hamantashen.
I know,
Listen,
we have
I
to
wish
get
that we could like do a song in real time.
Yeah.
Whoever can invent I know there's this thing called Jam Kazam, and I know, and I've not gotten into it, but if whoever can invent the right tool for me to be able to play a song here and Roz to be able to sing there and us not have a lap.
Yeah, that would be great. I would have offered myself for a lot of things
Yes,
during this time, but who's going to play for me here?
I know. Well, you know, I
Right.
mean, the other thing is that because you have a beautiful piano in your house, you could just, you know, I could keep a mask on and do it
Yeah.
if you had good lighting.
Well, in 2
In
weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes, I'm going to be all vaccinated. I don't even have to have
That's
a mask on.
Exactly.
Yes, so that, I mean, we could totally do it. I'm just saying, but you know, that's the other thing is that a lot of performers right now are going, I can't do another Zoom. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, that's all the only way they've communicated for now over a year. And so it's just like, it's
know.
very hard. And you have to just, you know, I mean, I'm not wearing pants right now, but nobody sees that. I'm kidding. I am. I'm kidding. But it's really hard. So it's all, I know I really am.
Yeah, and you know, when you have too many people on a Zoom, nobody gets to,
And you
you know, it's
can't-
like too much, everybody's over each other trying to get in a word in edgewise,
Exactly right.
you know,
And-
so.
Yeah, it's just, it's
Makes
too
it hard.
difficult.
makes
But you know, but this is so nice. I love that. I
love
did
your
not
look,
even
Michael.
think
I actually love the gray.
that, you know, I just went au naturel now. I
I would
know
take
it's
my
like-
hat off. I would take my hat off, but it's a
You need to
little
go.
more like your color. It needs to be done.
fine. You know what? It looks, I love the hat. I love the hat.
It's gorgeous. I've never seen you wear that.
I haven't worn it. It's fitting my head now.
And literally, I'm gonna go. I should go into my room. I wear that same hat almost every day.
It does,
I
and you
only
wear
did
it
my
backwards
hair-
too.
I do, but I only wore it today. I only fixed my hair today because I knew we were doing this. Otherwise, I would have a hat on. It's
Get
not
your hat.
Oh my God! Hold, please.
Oh my God, I've never heard this.
The sign won't go away.
Really?
Yeah, my video is on, but this thing won't go away. Isn't that weird? And I don't want to hit it anymore because I don't want
I think we should all take a trip to France.
to where?
France.
To France?
France.
En écoutant mon cœur chanter.
Look, I have the same one as Roz.
Dude. This was my dad's.
Oh, that's kind of cool. But I always wear it like this. I wear it
Yeah,
like
you like to wear it backwards. Exactly. How artistic of you.
exactly right.
Very artistic.
We,
I fixed my hair.
Do you remember how many hats we tried on that afternoon?
Oh my God! I think I took pictures of you in all the hats.
We took pictures, we walked, and then we went and we got egg bites.
Egg white, egg bites that I taught. Did I teach you about those, or you already knew
Yeah,
that?
on the way to Palm Springs in the car, remember?
Okay, let me just tell you. So we had this amazing show. We were at the what was the name of the theater? The museum.
The museum there, oh my God. What is it, the one here?
Uh-huh.
I can't think of the name of it.
Oh my God, the Annenberg.
oh,
The Annenberg. So we worked at the
Annenberg in
Annenberg.
Palm Springs.
What they do this cabaret series where they literally put all the people on the stage with you, and it's just only a pianist and a
Right.
singer, no other instruments. And so it's packed, and it's packed so everyone sits on the stage. It's amazing. And then so Roz looks out when she's standing singing, she's looking out to the gorgeous theater, but it's empty because everyone's on stage at tables.
Right.
And we had some fun shows there. And then we went to go visit my dear friend, Kay Ballard.
Okay,
And
Beth.
we had so much fun with her that day, the next day.
I'm glad we got to see her that day. She was hoping we'll come back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. We had so much fun with her. We went to her house on Kay Ballard Lane,
Mhm.
and we had so much fun.
Yeah, and we went gambling a little. You got me to gamble a little.
Well, you're in show business. That's a gamble. Why not go put $1 in a machine?
Yeah,
Anyway.
we did. Yeah, we have to. When we ate out. I mean, we walked. Oh, I think we walked to the post office that day, and we did a lot of postcards, as I
Oh,
recall,
right.
going
right.
to the White House, as you recall.
Oh, that's
You
right.
remember that?
Oh my God, I totally do now that you just said it. But we like walked to a pharmacy too or something. I remember we walked a lot.
We walked a lot. Yeah.
I didn't have a Fitbit back then. I would have worn my Fitbit so I could have scored points.
Yeah.
I love this. I feel like a fly on the wall, and I love this. Just hearing all the stories.
Listen, when you
What
have
about
history,
Michael, what about when we were on tour on the community concerts and we checked into that motel where there were hunters
oh my God.
with their guns? It was hunting season, and our rooms were separated. I said, "Oh hell, I hope they don't shoot off and it goes in my room." I remember that? With the orange vest.
I remember. They were all the hunters. We were there. Mr. Hunter.
It was so scary with their big long guns.
I totally remember that. I mean, we were going into these little tiny towns where that was not uncommon to see. So,
yeah,
but seriously, like driving like for all those like
hours,
hundreds of miles, and you don't see anything but like some cows on the side of the road, and then like a freaking
But we're driving down a road or something. We've been for miles, and all of a sudden, Michael says, "Hey!" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "No, there was piles of hay for the cows."
But we had some fun. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love that we had that experience. That was the best. And doing the condos in Florida, a lot of performers hated it. I thought it was the most fun gig ever. Like, you do so many shows, like you do 15 shows in 6 days, but it was the most fun ever.
And it was everybody was just so appreciative. They didn't have to go to the big town to see the show. It was brought to them.
That's right.
And I even had some in the Midwest, if you recall, Michael, some people who weren't of our background. And I had them singing the English lyrics to a Jewish song.
And they loved it.
What song?
Hallelujah. Not that hallelujah.
Not the Leonard Cohen
one. Hallelujah, Yashir Kulam.
Oh my God, we used to do that.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And I would walk through the audience and I put the mic in their face. And I actually had this father and his 2 kids who were not Jewish.
No,
because they loved it. They loved it. And then some of the people at the end of the show came to us later and said, some of us do know how to say shalom.
Oh my God, that's so funny. And we every night we'd go sell her albums, her CDs in the thing, and she'd sell so many of them. And I'd take the money and open them for her, and she'd sit there and sign. We were there like almost as long as the show sometimes. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait till you all do it again. Till we go out there and do shows live again.
I know.
I think we will. It's just going to be a matter of how and when, and certainly like when they're going to open Broadway again, it's not going to be like it was. And I think very few shows will start unrolling, but I feel like what producer is going to want to open a show where they can't sell out 100%, even like at clubs.
It's hard. It costs a lot of money. Although look at the Wick in Florida.
Yeah, they've been going. They've been going.
They started with Billy Stritch, and they've had people. I see Marilyn May is going in.
And Nicholas King was there a couple times. And Nicholas said that they were like in the lobby area. It's not even in the theater. They're like they have a thing set up in the lobby, like where everyone can stay.
I looked at it. I think it's where I did a meet and greet after my show when I was at the Wick, because I played the theater, and I did a meet and greet in that area, I believe.
I'm sure it is. I saw a picture of it too on somebody's social media, but It looks
Yeah.
fun. Why don't we call there and see
Yeah.
if they need another singer? Come
We,
on.
we have to start planning. I've got
We
to
have
call
to make
RJ.
do. We have to make do.
Listen, I just bought my ticket, so you better be there.
Oh, see, he bought it online while we were talking.
Ah,
Oh,
my
how
God.
fun, how fun.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. This is so, yeah, it really was a fun, just hanging out time.
Yeah, Roz and I should come to your class and sing for the kids.
Well, that would be a blast.
All right,
Yeah, we would do that.
do you have a piano there? Or I don't carry one.
No, we have one. I mean, we don't have a piano, but we have a keyboard.
Okay, as long as my back is not to the audience, that's the only thing, because I have fear of back fat exposure.
No.
Michael, you got so thin.
Listen, like I said, I'm one bout of, anxiety or depression of gaining it all back. But I'm being good right now. I have not had sugar in about 8 weeks. Zero sugar. Zero. That's my my big downfall. I am an addict. I am a sugar addict. I have
So is
no.
David. David's big on sugar.
I gotta stop.
I literally, but Roz has but Roz has very little appetite. I like that for a minute too.
Well, I've also been on what is it,
Plant.
a special anti-inflammation diet this whole time. So
yeah.
my nutritionist gave me, and so I've lost without really dieting.
Yeah,
But
so that's the
only-
best way. That's the best way. I've been working hard at it.
Well, we'll talk. I'll give you that diet. It's David's nutritionist.
She's
Sally
Sally Kravitz.
Kravitz.
Oh, I know her from she used to be on Bewitched, Mrs. Kravitz.
No, she actually used to be
A dancer.
A dancer, like for
She's a dancer in show business. Yeah.
I know the
So
dance.
we should do some stuff from that show.
Totally. All right.
We should do some show tunes. That's what we should do, because we should get it together, maybe a song of show tunes. I've been listening ever since I got my little Echo.
What are
I've
you
been
doing?
playing I've been trying to listen. I love the old ones myself.
I know. But what's your go-to? Like if you went in there right now and said, Alexa, play.
Well, the first thing I asked her to play, because I hadn't heard it in years, was I Can Get.
Oh my God, my Alexa just went on. Alexa, turn off. Sorry.
Alexa, play Roslyn Kind.
Alexa, play. Oh my God. Michael, remember that night? Remember that night with Alexa?
Yes. Hold on. Wait, I'm going to say, Alexa, play Roslyn Kind. Is it on Amazon? It's only hooked up to.
Yeah. She's looking it up.
No, she's back. Alexa, play louder.
By the way, I can automatically set your volume to 3 every morning before you wake up.
Yes. You were just singing, how do you keep the
music playing? How do you make it last? How do you keep the song from fading too fast? How do you lose yourself to someone and never lose your way? How do you not run out of new things to say?
That was pretty. Is that kind of together? That felt like I was with you.
Kind of. I'm thinking very like.
Need a Kleenex.
What did Alexis? You need a Kleenex?
He's cutting an onion. Here, listen. This is a lip sync person's dream right now. Well, I got to tell you. So here's the thing that I do love about, and I can say this about so many of the people I work with. The people that I work with, and I'm so fortunate, are really all sing. there's none of these lip because they have to lip sync because they can't sing because they're only studio singers, or you know what I mean. And I do love that. And Roz is one of those singers that is like, she's never gonna be. You probably aren't even that great at lip syncing. I mean, most people that sing for
No,
real.
I am. I used to,
Are you?
I had a lip sync with Frida Payne for a special, the Ladies of the
Oh,
Nightclub.
of course, a TV thing. Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Because we had to do it because it was pre-record. I was so in sync because I was one of the people that helped edit it.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
why. Okay, yeah. Because I think
And
it's so hard.
Frida had a hard time, but we had to work to get her in there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she was not wearing her band of gold, so no wonder it did so well.
It was a Disney medley.
I remember when you did that. That's how Roz and I met, because Roz had done this television special called Ladies of the Nightclub, and she sang in it a song that I co-wrote, and that's how we even met.
No, it wasn't. We met before that. We were working together before that. Yes, honey.
No,
Yeah, we were working before Ladies of the
When-
Nightclub.
we
Because
were?
you didn't do Ladies. You didn't end up doing Ladies of the Nightclub.
no, I didn't. That's why I thought I didn't even. I thought I didn't know you till after that.
No, I think we worked before that.
What year was Ladies of the Nightclub? Because I know you remember.
86 or 87.
Oh, then but that was it. I moved to.
No, but what is this thing I remember that we went to someone's house in Hidden
Wayland
Hills?
Flowers. We rehearsed at Wayland
We
Flowers.
rehearsed at Wayland Flowers house, and we were doing Sunset the guy that owned Sunset magazine in California. We went to their house in Hidden Hills,
Oh, that was like a private gig.
private gig. And
Yes.
remember he was trying to get us to eat oysters.
I remember, because he wanted you in the worst way. and he knew if an oyster would get you.
You know what they say about oysters, right?
No, tell me.
They say it makes you very.
I'm only kidding. I knew. That's why I don't eat oysters. I'm just clear.
And did it work?
Did it work? No, what? Are you
We didn't
kidding?
eat them.
Oh, okay.
We didn't eat them.
We didn't eat them, and she didn't eat them.
No, there was some really funny stuff. And then Philadelphia, we had some funny stuff too.
I remember. We went to that. What was that beautiful? Didn't we work at a beautiful
A
hotel?
hotel atop the Bellevue. And it was the worst snowstorm of the year. And
I remember.
there was a blizzard and we were stuck in the hotel and a lot of people couldn't come.
Thank God, though, they still had room service, so I was
Yeah.
fine.
And then we had to do the drive to New York to do that. I think that was a private also. We drove to New
that
York in the blizzard.
Was that the Israel birthday or?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
See, we've had a lot of history, as you can see, David. And so I think, I was saying to David, so I know you guys are so close now, but I knew you through Steven Brinberg first, because isn't that how we met, or am I wrong, David?
You go to
Oh,
David?
me? I think I saw you perform with Steven, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's how we like met, and then you were like came with him for the show and
But
whatever.
I saw you before that. Playing for Roz, but I never met you then.
See, you didn't know I was as friendly as I was, so.
See, so he came to our show and then we did his fundraiser. Remember?
Yes, we have. We've done that. We've done that show for you at
Catalina.
Yes.
Thank you both for that.
That was amazing. That was a beautiful
Yeah.
night.
The energy in there was so loving.
Yes, it
you
was.
know? It really was.
Yeah, some people went on for a long time, but it was very loving.
Yeah.
And you know what else that I love about that night? Mary Wilson was there. That's a great. We all have.
Oh, God rest her soul. I can't believe. Do you know how many times we've run into her? Michael, years ago, we did an outside event also with me that Mary was on the bill
I know, it's just
here in LA.
it's
It was
so
an
hard to
outside
believe.
under a tent. I can't remember what it was for.
And she was
but
so young. She
She
was
was
so
there.
young.
And, and when I was in Canada doing my show, when my show was over,
Yeah,
leader of the pack, she was coming in.
for another
She was coming
musical.
with a show and she had her little teacup Yorkie with her.
Oh my
Mm.
God!
And that was before I got Joshi.
Wow.
And it was freezing cold, but leader was over and she was coming in with, oh my God, Hair. She was going to be in a production of Hair.
Oh my God! Naked? But I still have glasses from that production of Leader of the Pack with you and
The dinner theater, from the dinner theater, the
yeah,
stage,
but
stage west,
who was the co-star of you?
Andrew Stevens.
With Andrew Stevens and you on the glass, like your little caricature.
Yeah, I
You
still
had a
have that
glass
somewhere too. Cocktail, like a little champagne glass, a little
Yeah.
wine glass.
with your
Yep.
you on it. Okay.
Yeah, because when you have a run there, they sell these things with your
With your face on it and your
sketch
name
on
and
it
all
and
that.
stuff.
Yes. And it was, I remember getting a couple when I was there.
Yeah, we need
I
to do,
think-
I need to do more shows. I need to do.
I know. I just hope we can all get back to this as soon as we can because we all need it. We all need it. It's like,
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. You can go out and boogie.
you're funny.
Boogie.
Well, I could keep on doing this.
I know, but this has been so fun. I'm so glad we did this. And I'm so glad Roz came on. That was the best.
Well, I was thinking, especially the other day when you said, "Oh, we have to talk about our mutual love."
Yes, we did. Yes, I did say that.
And then when I heard that, I went, maybe I'll just invite her on halfway through.
I love that. I love that so much. Roz, I'm so happy I got to see you.
I'm happy I got to see you too.
Now I'm going to text you. You don't have to respond, but I'm going to text you later. I'm kidding. Let me just say, I want to put a little picture on my social media if nobody minds. Hold on.
Oh, sure.
It's like I had Botox. My camera doesn't recognize me anymore. I'm kidding. I haven't had it. Okay, ready? Oh, that's perfect.
Were our eyes open?
Oh, I didn't even look.
Because sometimes when you look at your screen,
Are we looking at
you're
the
looking
camera?
green.
Oh, I have to put my. Oh yeah, let's do it again.
Yeah, do I see?
Roz, look at your camera instead of your
Okay,
instead
okay.
of your picture of you. Okay, thank you for making me look because it looks a
Yeah.
little. Okay, ready? Here we go. Oh my God, that was so good. I felt it.
Now take a look just in case.
Yep.
Just in case.
Good.
I found you just in case.
Before you
David.
came, my case was running low.
David, what's your Instagram? I know I have you, but
At David S. Zimmerman.
David S. Okay, I know I have you.
Okay.
What about? I'm going to tag us right after this. But this was such a treat. Please let us know when this is going to air because I will post all about it. But
well, I'm going to make 2 parts of it, and the first part will be this Friday.
Oh, very fancy.
And then we'll have second part on Monday.
Oh, we're going to do it a whole weekend. How do you keep a Jewish guy in suspense? I'll tell you later.
You have Michael Orland and you have Rosie Kind.
And a little David Zimmerman. Hello.
Oh, hello. My gosh, this was lovely.
It's the RK. It's the RK. And
RKMO.
RKMODZ.
DZ. DZMO. It's the MO for DZ. RK. I don't know. I thought I was trying to make some sense out of it.
I was too, and I couldn't come up with something. What a treat. What a treat. I gotta go feed my puppy girl. Oh, let me just show you her really quick, okay?
Yeah. Oh, this is dog time. We get to see everybody's dogs on this show.
Oh, she's now in my chair, by the way.
I'm changing it from Meet the Biz to Meet the Dogs.
Okay. And you can say meet the biz and meet the bitch.
Oh.
Hey, baby girl.
Oh.
Hey, Jinx.
Jinx,
Hey,
say hello.
Jinx.
She's very mad that she hasn't had her dinner yet. It's like a little past her dinner
We
time.
love you.
Jinxie. Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx.
Jinx, sweetheart. Jinx.
Jinx, come here.
Jinx. She's not full for 1 minute. She's
like literally, come here.
like, Jinx. Hi, Jinx.
Maybe that's not her name. I forgot.
It's so
I'm
weird
kidding.
because Eli will hear me on the other phone, my nephew's dog, and he'll lick the phone.
She's literally, I'm telling you, she's mad because first of all, she had a bath. She went to the groomer yesterday and she was not happy. And I don't know which one she was, but not happy. And
she looks so clean and neat.
How clean she is. She is such a good girl. It's insane. And
you know how old she is?
She's 2. She was on January 23rd. She turned 2.
Aw.
Oh my God, we have the same birthday.
Oh, you do? And Cheetah Rivera. You and Cheetah and Jinx.
Hey, Jinx. Happy birthday, you Aquarius, you.
Yeah,
This
Jinx.
is and Roz is a January baby, but she's a Capricorn baby.
I'm a Cappy. A Cappy.
What's your sign, David?
Aquarius.
And you're supposed to ask me mine.
Oh, what's your sign, Michael?
Merging traffic. Come on. I'm just trying to keep the
He's merging at the corner of Kind and Zimmerman.
I love how we right? I love how we get to see your house.
Oh, well, we saw you ain't seen nothing yet. Anyway, what a treat.
Thank you.
Yes.
And
Pleasure.
we'll party all soon.
I can't wait.
I look
All right.
forward to it. Mwah.
Thank you, David. Bye, Roz. Love you, baby.
Love you.
Bye.
Mwah.
When you love somebody, it's like a mirror into your heart, and it's you and me giving light for all to see. I feel this moment touch a place inside of me.